not like to concentrate on her personal life, which has been quite the roller coaster ride. It is all in her new book. It is a terrific read. It is called From This Moment On.
Great title, too. Wonder where you got it, huh?
Welcome.
Great to see
First
you,
of all,
Shania.
cheers.
Same here.
Celebrating your new book, first of all.
Congratulations
We're so
on
happy
this
for you.
epic accomplishment
Look at
of
this,
yours.
we're celebrating, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
What do you think
have
about
lots
this?
of reason to celebrate.
It's early, but hey, why not?
That's what we like. That's what we like. You really, how difficult was this to put, I mean, your life has had, again, a lot of highs and lows, but to put it all
that
down
we didn't know about.
And to put it all down on paper, was that difficult for you?
You know, it was actually therapeutic and very healing to put it down on paper. It put a lot of things into perspective. It helped me crawl out of the hole of obsession that I dug for myself regarding my separation and divorce that I got stuck in. So in that regard, it was very, very good for me. What's scary is sharing it. That's the scariest part. That's the part that's taking so much courage, because it's just not like me to do that. But I
here's
feel
the
very
thing about it. I know it wasn't easy for you, but it makes people love you all the more, Shania, when they see what you've been through. What people tend to see is all the success. Boy, you really can't drink in the morning. But the struggle, the struggle. I mean, we all knew your parents had died early, and we knew that you'd taken care of your siblings and that you'd been very poor. But I had no idea about the physical abuse in the family.
How did you endure that?
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you're a kid, you have no choice, okay? So you survive it as best you can, if you survive it, and that's another reason why I'm speaking out about it. A lot of kids die at the hands of violent parents or violent relatives, domestic abuse. A lot of women do as well. And you know, I've experienced the battered wives shelter as a child, with my mother being battered and so on. And so it's just, I feel it's so important to share it for other people who are going through it. Want them to know that there is not a barrier between it's certainly myself as a celebrity and them as a human being.
We're all just human.
Yeah, you talk about the two painful moments in your life. One was when both your parents died, and the other was when you found out that your spouse was cheating. And I think a lot of women...
Allegedly, we have to say that.
Yeah, I think a lot of women are going to page right to page 350 because they want to get to that part in the very beginning. They
shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do it, though.
But it may be something, because I think that's what a lot of people connect to with this book.
If it could happen to such a beautiful, successful woman.
Describe the betrayal that happened there.
Well, first I want to say that I think that it's important that even if people buy the book just for that, I'm fine with that. I wrote about everything in my life. It's not why I wrote the book. I wrote the book from the beginning on purpose to put that part in perspective, okay? So I think people will get a better perspective of the purpose of why I wrote the book in the first place if they care about that. If they want to go right to the betrayal, be my guest. I don't bear everything about the actual betrayal because I just don't find the details all that interesting, but I certainly bear my perspective, the effect on me, and what I've learned from it, and where I'm at, and where I am now. You know, and I go from beginning to end. I tell you what it did to me at the time, how devastating it was.
Because it was a double betrayal in your mind.
It was. Well, it was a double betrayal.
One of your closest friends and confidants.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a very hard thing to take. Any betrayal is the end of a marriage is sad anyway.
And you have a beautiful child.
A beautiful child.
And
well, we both had beautiful children. You know, we both have beautiful children. And it's very difficult for the families. Divorce always is. But betrayal is just something, I want to say unnecessary, but that's almost too light to even say unnecessary.
But you need to mourn it, don't you? It takes time.
Well, we love that you're standing tall with a very, by the way, handsome man.
We want to save a few moments to take a say bonjour to Frederick, who is...
He's a gorgeous one,
Isn't he so
incroyable.
He's going to kill me. He wasn't. He's going to say, oh, why'd you put me on the spot?
He's waiting for his champagne.
He's adorable.
And it just seems like you know, we hear about, we just saw the fairy tale wedding and everything. We always say, and they lived happily ever after. We wish for you and Frederick a truly happy like ever after, because you deserve it, Shania. You're a good lady.
Very much. Well, everyone deserves love, and I feel very grateful.
Well, the book is amazing.
It is.
And you're going to be with her on Thursday.
We are together Thursday at the Apple Store in Soho. So if you're in New York, come on down to Soho. It's on Prince Street at 7 o'clock. So I'm going to host a little Q&A, and we're going to hear all kinds of details about all this.
That's not
fair. It's going to be fun.
Welcome back.
We're glad you're back.
Thank you so much. You're going to hear from an awful lot of people that you've helped with this book. Up next.